The first speaker is Miss Yukako Yoshioka, please.
A big lesson for a little girl. When I was a little girl, I was always envious of others. If a girl had a pretty doll, I badly wanted to have one. If I saw a boy eating something delicious at a restaurant, I begged my mother to order the same dish, even though I had already ordered something different. When my elder brother got a passport and went abroad, I asked my parents to let me get mine again and again. At last, when I was 11, I received my own passport. My parents sent me on a week's trip overseas with a group of other children and adults. The tour they advised me to go on was not to a popular place like Australia or Hawaii, but to a country where very few people ever go. I went to Nepal. Nepal is a beautiful country at the foot of the Himalayas. All the mountains around us were covered with deep snow. At night, we could see beautiful stars all over the sky. I was deeply moved by the scenery, but soon I began to see the real life of the people there. When I was walking along the street, a little boy came up to me and held out his hand, saying, "Please give me money." It was the most shocking experience for me. I had often asked my parents for money to buy toys and candy, but I never imagined a boy of my own age would ask me for money. I also noticed that many of the children running around had no shoes on and were wearing clothes that we would just throw away in Japan. For the first time in my life, I realized that there are many countries not as wealthy as Japan. For a few days during the tour, we went trekking in the mountains. We walked along the mountains for over 6 hours a day with the help of the native guide called Sherpas. They carried all our heavy baggage. I felt sorry for them, so I offered to help them carry some bags. But they wouldn't let me. Later, our tour leader told me they earn their living by carrying our baggage. If you carry your own bags, they will lose their jobs. Among the Sherpas, there was a boy only 14 years old. He was supporting his whole family, and his dream was to save money and to visit Japan someday in the future. Then I learned that they earned only 120 yen a day. He will have to work many years to realize his dream. People in Nepal are not rich. Many of them are living hand to mouth. But most of them seem to be living cheerfully, and they are grateful for what they have. We live in a country blessed with wealth. We have a family that gives us security and love. We have both education and opportunity. Nepal taught me never to take these blessings for granted. I will never be as foolish and wasteful as I was before. Thank you.